We've been hearing a lot about tax changes since Democrats took control of the legislature. Yeah, what's the earned income tax credit and how is it different than the working families tax credit? What about the retirement tax? Does that mean Michigan seniors are sort of double taxed? And didn't you report that we'd all be getting $180? Yes, I reported that. Now, I'm no tax expert, but I asked one. Let's break it down. Michigan's 1931 abortion law is still technically on the books, but after voters decided in last year's election to make abortion legal, lawmakers in the House and Senate are ready to take action to get this 92-year-old ban fully repealed. It was a busy day in the Michigan Capitol as lawmakers gathered for the very first session of the 102nd legislature. And down in D.C., lawmakers gathered for the 118th Congress. Now, there are some familiar and returning faces after a historic election in the mitten. Let's take a look at some of those now. It's a new year, and that means new laws are hitting the books. From new requirements for school board meetings to critical incident mapping for schools in case of another shooting to support for service animals in training, new laws are taking effect in 2023. I'm walking through the Michigan House of Representatives office building, and you certainly won't see my name on any of these doors, but you will be seeing some new faces in the legislature. Now, after a historic election, new and returning politicians are setting up their offices to get to work. Let's take a look at who's working to serve Mid-Michigan. The deadline to get on the ballot for Michigan's August 2nd primary was Tuesday, and a total of 10 Republican candidates have thrown their hats in the ring, possibly the largest number of candidates on one side in Michigan's history. Governor Gretchen Whitmer's fifth State of the State address and first in this second term in office is later this week. It's an opportunity for her to outline her policy positions and for stakeholders to come up with their own ideas about what they'd like to hear from the speech. In education, there are two main issues out of many. Those come down to removing barriers and addressing major costs. I'm just a block away from the Capitol, but I might as well be a world away. Right here in Lansing, hundreds are unhoused each and every night. It's just a matter of time before Mid-Michigan is slammed by a major winter storm. But right here in MDOT's Grand Ledge garage, they're getting ready to keep our roads safe. Come with me, let's check out their operation. Snow sure is pretty when you're cozy inside, but weather like this, it can be dangerous. And not just because it's slippery. In fact, shoveling snow actually increases your risk for a heart attack. And according to the American Heart Association, hundreds of people die each year during or just after snow removal.